Pink Kangaroo 2021 question 25. A zigzag line starts at the point P at one end of the diameter PQ of a circle. Each of the angles between the zigzag line and the diameter PQ is equal to alpha as shown. After 4 peaks, the zigzag line ends at the point Q. What is the size of the angle alpha? And this is not to scale. So what I've done is I've drawn it out. It's still not quite to scale, but it's a bit better. Because of all that you'll get 4 peaks, what you find is that second triangle actually stops at the center point of the semicircle. So this is exactly on the point, on the center point. What you've also got here is that these are isosceles triangles because these two angles are equal, and the same with this. These two angles are these two angles are equal, therefore these two lines are equal, and this is an isosceles triangle as well. If I draw a line between O and R, this is a radii. So this length here is a radii across the semicircle, but also OP is a radii as well. So I can spot another isosceles triangle. This length here and this length here are equal. So therefore this ORP, this triangle that I've highlighted, is an isosceles triangle as well. So if I draw that out, doesn't look particularly isosceles-ish, but these two angles here are going to be alpha because we know that these two lines are the same length. So this is this triangle here. These are going to be here. So therefore this angle here is going to be 180 subtract 2 alpha, because angles in a triangle. Because angles in a triangle sum to 180. Then what we're looking at is this, this just here at T. So if I draw that out, so we've got P at this end, we've got O at this end, we have T just here, and then we know that the angle that's going up here is theta. So therefore the angle here is going to be 180 subtract theta, because angles so we know what this angle is in here. So that's that angle in here that we've got. We then have a triangle. We have a triangle where we know this angle in here, because that's that angle just there. I'll just colour that in. So we know this angle here. We also know this whole angle, because that's that angle in here. So if I draw out that triangle, RTOR, so if that's O, that's T, and that's R, we know that this angle here is 180 subtract alpha. We know that this angle here is 180 subtract 2 alpha. So if we look at angles in a triangle again, let me just I've drawn this out here because I think it's useful to be able to see this triangle again. So we've connected R to O, and this triangle here is this in here. Okay, so angles in triangles sum to 180. So therefore I can create an expression. (180) subtract 180 with subtract 180 again. We've got negative 180, and we've got alpha plus 2 alpha. So we've got 3 alpha. So this expression simplifies to this is what this angle up here will be. So this angle will be 3 theta subtract 180, because this gets us to here. We know that, where did we get this from? Okay, so looking at the triangle TOS now. So TOS, so we're looking at, let's find another colour, this one here. We know is an isosceles triangle. So this is STO. We know that these two angles here are theta. Therefore, we can calculate this one is 180 subtract 2 theta, because angles in a triangle sum to 180. We know that OS here is going to be a radii. Now, we've come across radii before, triangles that are radii. This one here is a radii as well. So we've discovered that this length here and this length here are both radii. If this length here is a radii, then this is an isosceles triangle. So this length here is also a radii. And therefore this triangle here has exactly the same dimensions as that one here. So they are congruent. So let me just write down some of those findings. Therefore, we've got the length OT here is the same as PR, which is here, and also the same as RT. So OT is that length there. In fact, let's do it on this one. So the length OT, the length PR, and the length, because that is an isosceles triangle in here, they're all going to be the same length. And what that means is that this triangle in here, this blue one, is going to be an isosceles triangle as well. So this one is actually an isosceles triangle. We've just discovered that that is an isosceles triangle. And when we know that this is an isosceles triangle, we actually have two expressions to describe these two angles, which we now know have to be equal. So we put this expression equal to this expression. And we solve. sorry, that's alpha. And so that is the answer. The answer is B. So just to recap, it's an exercise in isosceles triangle spotting. We know that we've got two triangles here that are isosceles, but we need to know that that length here, OP, and that length here, OR, are going to be equal because they're both radii. Therefore, the yellow triangle is also isosceles. If that's the case, then this angle here is the same as this angle here. So that's what I've drawn here. And then we can do 180, subtract that to get to this angle here. We then look at this angles along a straight line here. Angles along a straight line give us the angle for OT, and that's R up there, which is 180 subtract alpha, which gives us this angle just here. If we now draw out this triangle ROT, which is the same one as this blue triangle here, ROT, we know this is the pink angle here, actually, the 180 pi, sorry, 180 subtract alpha. Where did pi come from? 180 subtract alpha. We know that this angle here is the same as this angle up here, which is 180 subtract 2 alpha. And therefore we can use angles inside a triangle to find out what this is. We put it, we take 180 subtract this. Of course, you can add them together if it's easier, which it probably is in this case. Simplify it, we get to 3 alpha subtract 180, which is this angle up here. So we now know what this angle here is. If we now look at this triangle just here, the OST triangle, OST, then what we're looking at, so this is the OST triangle itself. We know that OS is a radii, but therefore, because it's an isosceles triangle, ST will be a radii as well. This means that we've got a triangle here with the same angles and the same length sides as ORP, this yellow triangle here, so they are congruent. And in that case, you've got the lengths P to R, actually we drew it on here, these orange lines P, R, R, T, T, O, that are all the same length. Therefore, this is an isosceles triangle here, but the blue one is also an isosceles with these lines all being the same. So now we know that this is an isosceles triangle, we can put this angle equal to this angle just here, and then we can solve for alpha.